How many times have you been enjoying a great meal in a restaurant? At the end of the meal, it was time for the bill to arrive. And when the bill came, it was so dark in the restaurant you couldn't read the bill. And then maybe you didn't know exactly how much to leave as a tip. Well, we're going to solve all of those problems right now. Come on in here, Connie. Connie Inukai is the inventor of a product that's called the Tip and Split. And we are so happy to have Connie. Come right over here, Connie. Don't be a stranger, okay? I see you have your purse with you.
Yes, I do.
That looks lovely. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So you have invented a way for us to always be able to read the bill in the restaurant, no matter what the lighting situation is, and a way to figure out the appropriate tip to give. And it's called the Tip and Split. So we'll talk about the split in just a little bit, okay? But I think it's a problem that we can all relate to. I mean,
well, you're a man, and you probably don't even want to admit that you might need a little bit of help to figuring out the tip, but women admit it freely. Like we just don't want to be bothered with it, and so we try and figure it out. But
and is that how you came up with this? Is because it solved your problem?
It solved my problem because I like to eat out with my friends. And this is what I do.
Okay.
What I do is, can we dim the lights?
Dim the lights in the studio? Sure, we can do whatever Connie wants.
Okay, thank you. Could you dim the lights?
Okay.
Okay, so when, I mean, this is very romantic.
Very nice.
You know, this is a very, very nice meal. But when it comes time to pay the bill, we do have a problem. Now, probably wouldn't be a problem when I was going out with you, because you would probably just be a gentleman and pay the bill. But when I go with my friends, we split the bill. Okay. All right. So this is what we do when I go out with my friends. It's kind of dark, and we have the small print. Small bill.
There's no way we're going to be able to read this.
Well, not
in this kind of lighting. I can't read this.
So when I go out, we usually, I usually dig in my purse, and somebody has some reading glasses.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my glasses. I found some reading glasses. All right. So I brought some, and then somebody says, "Oh, can I see them too?" And we just pass them around. We just can't see. And then sometimes we need a light. So we go find a candle. I don't know, do you have to do that sometimes?
Sometimes.
So we have a flashlight. Oh my God! So we can actually shine it down.
What else do you have in there, Connie?
Oh, I have a magnifying glass here.
Okay, I've tried
all
to
of
use
these
that.
things. And actually, so I decided to come up with an all-in-one. And that's how I invented Tip and Split.
Okay, and while the lights are low, let's show this as an example, okay? This is the Tip and Split. Now, it might look like your standard looking calculator, but it's so much more than that. All right, take us through this, all right? I'm just gonna move it over just a little bit here so I can cup it in my hand.
Well, first of all, if you put the, I don't know if you can see this, but that's impossible to see. It's such small print. And I'm not sure about you, but as I get older, the print gets even smaller.
Yes, it does.
You know? So I don't know, maybe that's just in Maryland, but that's what we have. So when we do this,
what am I doing here?
If you put the light bulb on,
right here,
it lights it up.
Okay.
But we have
and that's all right. Can we just dim the lights a little bit on this so we can see the illumination? Okay.
And if you see, you can actually illuminate the bill and illuminate it and also enlarge it so we can see it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's the lighting portion of it.
You can have one.
Okay, thank you.
And then if you push the on switch, touch the on switch.
Right here?
Yeah, for about 3 seconds.
So hold that.
For about, and then you get the display.
Okay. Now.
And it says on there bill amount.
Okay. So
this bill is actually how much?
That's
is this?
$41.20.
I can't see it, so we have to use the magnifier.
Yeah, there you go. Let me look to make sure.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's great.
Big. Okay. $41.20. So I put in 4, 20.
Okay, and push enter.
Oh, okay, now if I made a mistake.
No, that's fine. You did it fine.
I did?
Push enter.
Okay, right here?
Yes.
Okay.
and then it'll say tip percentage. Now, you may not need this because you're probably smart and you don't need to figure it out.
Not.
But, you know, if it's 20%, it's really easy. But like 18%, or maybe you really like
So do I put in 18?
Yeah, put in 18%. 18.
Okay.
That's just one. There's an 8.
Oh, thank you.
And then push enter.
See.
Then push enter. You have my reading glasses.
Okay. Oh.
So the tip is actually 742.
Wow, I could have never figured that out.
742. So push enter again.
I'll push enter again. Okay.
So that's the total bill from 4120. It became what is it?
40. What is it? 40. I'm looking at an angle. 4862.
Okay,
so that would be the total bill.
So you can just get up and pay that.
Right now.
If you were with me, you would just pay that. But say you're with your buddies.
Right.
And
say there are 3 other guys at the table.
3 other guys. So that's
what happens?
4 people. So push enter again.
Okay.
And it says split.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it says split. So say 4.
Okay, so I put in 4. That's why it's called the tip and split, not just the tip.
And then you can push enter over there.
So there are 4 of us, and we want to divide the bill, so each of us owe $12.16.
You probably
this is
didn't
genius.
eat so much.
I love this.
Okay, great.
I mean, it makes it so easy for everybody. I mean, the tip and split, so not only are you now going to be able to see the bill in the restaurant, no matter what the lighting is, but you're also going to be able to figure out the appropriate tip that you want to give. Maybe it's 15%, 18%, 21%, whatever it is. You're going to know the answer. Plus, if you're sharing that bill with others at the table, it will tell you exactly the amount that everybody needs to spend. Because normally you'd say, well, just give me $10, you know. But you'd be losing $2 a person on this example.
And we don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that, of course not. So, by the way, go to the website address, the tip and split, and it's all trademark, a patent, right? Patent on this, all patent protected and all like that. And as you can see, it fits very easily into your pocket or your purse. And talk to me for a moment about apps, because aren't there apps that do this? Why would I want this?
Well, there is an app that is a flashlight.
Okay.
That you can do.
Single. Right.
Yes. There's also an app on a cell phone that can figure out tips. There's also what we have invented, somebody's invented calculator that figures it out.
But it just does that.
It just does that. This is all in one, and an app doesn't have a magnifier, which is a real problem. And besides the fact that rather than carrying around a magnifier of your own and a cell phone, that's
and a flashlight.
And a flashlight. It's a little distracting in a restaurant to be on your cell phone, because you might be prompted to look at your phone messages, which is a little distracting to the other people.
And like you said, you don't want to carry around in your purse. You don't want to carry the flashlight.
This little thing.
I mean, it's the size of what you would think a calculator would be.
Yes.
But it's so much more than that. If you just joined us, it's called the tip and split. It's going to enable you to see the bill no matter what the lighting situation is in the restaurant. It's going to enable you as well to figure out the appropriate tip. And if you want to split the bill with others at the table, you're going to know exactly down to the penny what every person owes on that bill. I love this idea.
It's very lightweight.
Can you tell them? Oh, it's very, very. Yeah, I can tell them.
It's very lightweight.
Well, why don't you tell them?
It's very lightweight.
Yes, it is.
It's very lightweight, and it's also so much fun, because rather than like sitting there and trying to figure it out, you just bring this out, and everybody says, "Wow, why didn't I think of that?" And another reason that it's much better than an app is because when you have a holiday like Christmas, you want to get something for your parents that they would love.
Sure, of course.
And you can't give them an app. No. If you give them an app, you have to give them a cell phone and then pay for the service charge.
You thought of everything.
This is something you can wrap up and say, "Here, Mom."
Right, that's right. Put a bow on it and go. Bow and go, right?
Yeah. And by the way, I was targeting people who have trouble seeing the bill.
Yes.
But I have some younger people who have looked at it and said, "My goodness, we would like it too."
Oh, sure.
Especially because I said, "Well, you don't have trouble seeing." They said, "You don't know when we go out with our buddies and we go out drinking."
Right.
we can't see anything.
Oh,
And so this helps.
That's not a comforting thought either.
and then they can split it between like the 5 guys who are going out like together, and it's so much fun.
Okay, well there it is, folks. It's called the Tip and Split, and everybody should have one of these. So grab it by all means. Get your Tip and Split, and you'll always be able to see the bill. You'll know the exact tip to leave, and you'll be able to split it equally with everybody at the table if you choose to do so. Any final thoughts, Connie?
People love it. It's a lot of fun to play with. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it is. You know, it was fascinating. It really was. So grab your Tip and Split right now. Connie, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate having you on the show.
And thank you for the dinner.
Oh, okay.
We didn't split it.
So get your Tip and Split today. Thanks, Connie.
Thank you.